I've had enough. I've had enough, people. I'll be honest. I didn't even want to do this video. But that would be disingenuous. That wouldn't be honest to me. So here I am. But it's not good enough. It's not good enough once again. I'm not sure what's wrong with our team. I'm really not sure. Part of me wants to sympathise with the boys because of injuries. Another part of me wants to slam them for not being good enough. I'm really confused as to how we've managed to lose this game to Bournemouth today, 2-1. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, and I'm worried. I'm seriously concerned that we haven't got what it takes to win the Premier League. And to be honest, I'm not even sure we deserve it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. At home to Bournemouth in the Premier League, just off the back of beating Sporting in the Champions League away from home, you should be buzzing, full of confidence, and they just seem like they don't really fancy it. I'm honestly not sure where we go from here. Man City obviously play Chelsea tomorrow in the Super Sunday game, and we're back to relying on other teams. We're back to hoping Man City don't turn up and they don't do their part so that we can essentially nick an advantage. But we had the chance today to take an advantage over Man City, extend the lead, put the pressure on them. We would have been 12 points clear of them, albeit they have 2 games in hand. But that's the sort of opportunity you have to take. And once again, we've not taken it. And I think it's probably the 4th time this season. I go back to the Man United defeat, the Liverpool draw. I think we drew to Brighton as well, or it might have been Brentford, away from home. Just not good enough. These are the moments you have to seize. If you're going to be Premier League champions, it's a marathon, not a sprint, so you have to stay consistent. There's no point being good for 10 games and then awful for another 10. It'll write you off. And there's not much more places for this team to hide, to go. I'm really not sure if they've got the minerals. Have they got the minerals to actually win this league? Do they deserve it? Have they got the courage, the belief to step up when it's tough? We go a goal down today to Eli Junior Krupi, a player that was actually on my ones to watch list, a player that I think we should be looking at signing in the summer. But he gets clear of his marker. They dink a ball into the back stick. He gets clear of Lewis Skelly at the back post, and he taps in way too easy. We go a goal down in the opening minutes, and from there I knew it was going to be an uphill battle. Albeit sort of the theme of the season, we have gotten quite lucky. Things have gone our way more than they did last season, and we get a penalty. Handball by the Bournemouth defender. I think it was Treffer or Jimenez. I can't remember who. It was one of their fullbacks, I believe. And we get a penalty. Victor Gyökeres steps up, slaps the penalty in. Great finish. That's what he does, all right? But outside of that, we just never really looked like scoring. In the second half, it did feel like we were maybe going to find a way of getting a goal in title run-ins. I've seen it with teams years gone by where you just find a way of winning. You don't always have to look the best. You don't always have to look the most immaculate, but you just get the win. That's sort of what we've done all season. And we didn't. We didn't do that. Another lazy bit of defending. We let Alex Scott pretty much stroll his way through into our back line, and he slots it home with a great finish. Alex Scott, by the way, what a player. Sort of player I think we should be looking at. I don't know why when you've got a player like Alex Scott in the league, you go elsewhere and get a Zubimendi. I think Alex Scott's better than Zubimendi. I think he's a lot more mobile. He brings you a lot more solidity for me on the ball. He's a lot more positive. And he punished us today. Same as Junior Krupi. These are 2 players I think Arsenal could and should be looking at, but maybe should have been looking at last summer. But what can you do? In terms of us, for the rest of the season, because ultimately Arteta's spoken and he said there's no more shadows, there's no more hiding places. This is just now up to us. It's up to us whether we want it or not. There's 6 games left in the league, and we have to win every one for me. We have to go and win every one. I don't want to adopt the mentality of if City lose 2, then we can sort of nick it. Because if they do lose 2, it almost makes it next to impossible for us to mess it up. We'd essentially have to not win another game. And I can't see us being that bad. Bournemouth were unbeaten, I think 10 games in the league going into this match. So Bournemouth are a good side. But for me, at home, there's no reason or excuse that allows this Arsenal team to not win. I'm starting to sympathise with Declan Rice. I don't think he's getting helped enough by the likes of Havertz or Zubimendi. Havertz came into the side. Martin Odegaard is injured again. I don't think they lifted their weight. I thought Declan Rice was doing as much as he could. Still don't think Declan Rice is fully fit, but he's just that committed that he'll turn up and play for injury. Madueke and Martinelli should really just hang their heads in shame. Not really sure what they've done in the game. If anything, they need to be much better. Trossard comes on, doesn't do much. Max Dowman comes on, he's 16 years old. I'm not going to put any pressure on the kid. I can't do that. It's not fair, but he didn't really help us either. So even when you look at the squad, Eze comes off the bench again. I'm not sure he's fully fit. He's just come back from injury. But he did try. I just look at our team and I don't see where we're going to get wins from. And that's where the concern comes from. It doesn't feel like a blip. It feels like the result of poor performances. And Arsenal fans have fretted about it and worried about it and had concerns about the way we've played. And some Arsenal fans tell us to stop being negative and you've got to be positive. And I've tried that. I've tried to be really positive. But after a result like that and this crunch running, I'm really starting to lose faith in this team because I've been here before. And I've tried to convince myself this is different. Things change. Things don't always stay the same. Football tends to be quite secular. Things come round, they go, they come round again. Look at Liverpool. Went 30 years without a league title. United are heading towards 15, 16 years without a league title. So these things do happen. But we've now gone 22 years without a league title, and this felt like a golden opportunity. Liverpool last year's champions falling off, Man City not at their consistent best, Chelsea still haven't found themselves, Man United have started to show promise, but it's probably a little bit too late. And we're not taking that chance, and that's what's so annoying and frustrating for me, and I'm sure many other Arsenal fans, is that we've got a golden chance, we're not taking it! Take the chance! Honestly, I've got Paul Smith ringing me on FaceTime, smiling his face off. It's a disgrace. This is what the club do to us. I'm not sure I've done it. I'm not sure I've done it for 20 plus years. Watch this team. I've got nephews who watch football. Annoyingly, they're Chelsea fans, but they watch football and they don't know what's ahead of them. They don't know the stress and pain that could be coming their way. But listen, I love the club. I love Arsenal. I'm going to carry on supporting the boys, believing in them. I still think we can win the league, but I'm not going to say we will anymore. I can't sit here, I can't sit on TalkSport, wherever I am, and confidently say we are going to win the league now. I just can't say it. So I'm not really sure what this means for the rest of the season. I'm just going to take each game as it comes. Chelsea v Man City has just become huge. We definitely need Chelsea to get a result there. Otherwise, I just don't quite see how we managed to pull the league out of the bag. So yeah, I'm worried. I'm super concerned. And yeah, I don't know. There's not really much to say, but it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. And hopefully that's the last blip. Hopefully that's the last one, because we have got a 9-point lead still. City have 2 games in hand. If they win those, they'd be 3 points behind us. And the game next weekend against City is pretty crunch, because if they beat us, it's in their hands. Our goal difference is good, but it's taking a hit today. So, and City, if they win those 2 games in hand, their goal difference will improve as well. So look, it's tough. I don't really know what we're going to do, okay? I'm starting to not recognise this team. Bournemouth look like the better team today. They deserve to win, okay? And that's just, it is what it is. Does it make it easier to stomach for me? Not really. If anything, it makes it worse, because why are you at home letting a team like Bournemouth, who aren't a bad team, but we're Arsenal, we're top of the league, we're supposed to be the best team in the league, don't let them come to your ground, play the better football, look like the better team. It's not good enough. Honestly, I'm a bit speechless. Even though I've just ranted for 8 minutes, I don't really know what we're doing. But yeah, long day. There's a lot of sport coming today though. The boxing's on tonight. I can look forward to that. City, Chelsea tomorrow. Big game. Can't wait for that game. Be interesting to see what Chelsea can do. We need a favour from them. But listen, that's it from me. I'm going to go chill out. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications, and I'll see you next time, people. Peace.